guys, how y'all doing? Cosmic Gary here, and yes, I said I'm taking my Christmas break, but then I realized I haven't done a garage update for a while. I think the last one was last month. I kind of committed myself to doing these like once a month, because the garage does change. It doesn't change that much, but there have been some significant changes in my garage since my last garage update. So let's get into it and let's take a look. And yeah, this so you guys, you know all about my tier 1. What I don't have a tier 1. I don't have a. Oh, okay. I don't have a tier 1. Okay, so it's a T1 E6X1 and a Panzer 38H. This is the Micro Mouse, tier 2 version of the tier 10 mouse. OP armor, apparently. I don't know. I haven't really played in it that much. Let's take a look at tier 3. And of course we have Optimus Prime. Transformers. We have the Sexton, the jolly old Sexton. Just trying to, I think I mentioned this before, pardon me, I'm burping. Trying to improve my overall stats of Artie. With this thing. Not bad, nothing, special, fantastic. BTS-V, yeah, very nice. Yeah, a lot of hype. I did actually purchase this tank. I have not put up any vids. It's not fantastic. It's pretty decent, and it's an okay tank. It's an okay TD, and it didn't break the bank purchasing this tank, so to speak. And there's nothing particularly OP about this tank. Nothing fantastic, nothing amazing, anything like that. Tier 4. This is I got these tanks. I got these tanks as part of the Black Friday sale. I repurchased these tanks. The Matilda, because it's the Matilda. It's very, very slow but very quick. Has a very quick firing gun and OP armor. You never know when you might need it. It's just tier 4. It didn't, like I said, it didn't again break the bank purchasing this tank. Repurchased my Electo. Very fun rolling out with this tank. Due to the fact that it's very fast, very quick, and it has a derp gun. Which can be a lot of fun. I yearn to put a decent crew back into my Lucky Lux and start enjoying playing in this tank, because when I did have a decent crew in this tank, I did have a lot of fun. But as you can see, I have, next to nothing when it comes to crew in this tank. But it has the permanent camo and permanent insignia and all of that jazz. You can see it's ready to roll out into battle and have some fun again. Maybe one day soon, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm never gonna sell this tank. Never gonna sell this tank. Never gonna give you up. Black Friday again. I repurchased my Hetzer with the derp gun. Look at this. If Darth Vader drove a tank, it would be this tank, the Hetzer. Beautiful graphics. Look at those scratches on the lower plate. Beautiful graphics. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well done, Wargaming. Well done indeed. And we have the Chaffee. The Chaffee. It's been a while since I rolled out in my Chaffee. Why? Oh, no crew. No crew. The crew. I can't remember where the crew is for the Chaffee. I think it's in a premium tank somewhere. Ram 2 given out for free. Yes indeed. And look, I have yet to play in this tank. I have yet to play in this tank because I'm busy with other tanks. The Leopard. Leopard. This is an old school tank for me. I've had this tank for yonks. I've sold it and repurchased it, etc, etc. T25, my first ever premium tank, and this is the tank I cut my teeth in, as far as World Tanks is concerned. The Beast, the Panzer 5.4, the Dam Buster, the Ram Panzer, the whatever the hell you want to call it. AMX ELC BIS. They added the BIS on. BIS. As you can see, we've almost acquired 6 cents. I've almost acquired 6 cents on this tank for about 6 months now. Yeah. Because, you know, you just, I don't know. You don't have the time, you know. T-34, this is leading to the Object 430, I believe. I think it sprawls out to all the Soviet mediums. But I was playing this as part of the road to the Object 430. Is it the 430? I think. Anyway, a lot of Rusky tanks around these tiers, as you can see. KV1, KV220, beautiful tanks. Ugly, but just as much ugly. They're just as beautiful. You know, they really are. You know, tools of war, so to speak, and they look so beautiful to me, and ugly at the same time. You know, they kind of serve a purpose. Their appearance kind of serves a purpose. It's to scare the bejesus out of you. Look at that detail. I love that. You know, the sand. Oh, so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this tank when I played in it, but I haven't played in it for a long time. Su-85I, this is a very nice tank. It's a very nice tank. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's available in store, but get one if you can. It's a little bit OP for tier 5. Of course, it does have that big humongous commander's hatch, but that's not important. You know, the whole tank is, you know, one big weak point. Shinukai! When will they add some more Japanese? I wouldn't mind the premium tier 8 SDA one that they have on the PC version. I would love to have that tank, you know, because it's a real bore rolling out in this tank. It's pretty decent. It's a very, very decent tank. It has a very, very decent gun, but I don't know, it's just a little bit lackluster and a little bit boring playing in this tank. And we are missing something. Oh, sorry. I thought we reached the end of my tanks. Okay, so tier 6, the Easy 8, repurchased this thing, what, a few months back. The Jumbo Sherman. I'm trying to relearn the Jumbo Sherman, because when I got this tank originally, yonks ago, you know, this was my first medium line. I hated the Jumbo Sherman. I thought it was really slow. And I have to say, you know, I've played in it and I still don't like it. And I still don't like it. But, you know, I didn't like the Jagdtiger 88, and I kind of learned to love it. All of that jazz. So what the hell do I know is what I'm trying to say. You know, there's something about it that I'm just not getting, and I will eventually. Hellcats. The Hellcats. 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 Beautiful little tank. Cromwell. Should really sell this tank because I have the Knight, but I can't. I can't because I just adore my Cromwell. And the Knight. Tog, I'm about to get a scare. Hey you, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Does my ass look big in this? Look at us. Ooh, you got a fat ass. Nothing but ass. The VK30.01D, I believe this is leading to the Leopard 1. The line, AMX Schaffer, another tank which I should explore more thoroughly, but I have yet to eventually. T-3488, a lot of jealous people out there that don't have this tank but want this tank. What can I say? It was put on sale. Why didn't you buy the friggin' thing? You know. when they put it on sale. It is every bit as OP as the myths are, you know, about this tank. It is beautiful. It is fantastic. It is a, you know, for tier 6, for it being a premium tank, the gun. I mean, I don't know what it is. It's I think it's almost identical to the tier 6 Soviet medium. I think. I don't know. You know, I haven't played in it, but as far as I'm concerned, this is a wonderful machine. You know, this is a wonderful machine, and I adore it. I absolutely adore this machine. You know, and the German crews and Soviet crews, you can train in this thing, and it trains the hell out of them. You know, you can acquire that next skill and perk quickity quick in this tank. Look at the detail. It is absolutely gorgeous. A43, they need to work on this light most definitely. You can see how the tank is kind of flattening out, so to speak, compared to the previous tank. It's turning into the line, etc, etc. KV85 yet to roll out in this thing. This was the KV1S, and but yet to try this tank out. KV2, told you a lot of Soviets at these tiers. A lot of Soviet tanks that I have at these tiers. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Type 64, the Chinese await. You know, it's cool because I've yet to experience the Chinese, and eventually I will. And I take this tank out once in a blue moon, and I can't wait. You know, I really can't wait. There's the heavy line to explore, the medium line to explore, the little scout tanks, etc, etc. You can see I've got my 6th sense. It's a premium tank, so it's not going to take long to unlock the repair skill perk, whatever the hell it is. And it's cool that it's just there waiting for me, and eventually I'll kind of get to it. Tier 7 BAA bananas. T71. I really want to get back into scouting. I'm always saying that, and I've tried. I kind of dibbled and dabbled with the scouts, and I used to be really good at scouting, in my personal opinion, and I put out quite a few scouting videos, but I kind of dibbled and dabbled in it, and I was like, you really, you know, you need practice, buddy. But anyhow, T29 OP tank to the max. Look at it. Whoop, alley up. Tier 7 alley up. You can put this tank in a tier 10 match. Seriously. E25, the beauty. Get yourself one. If you don't have one, get one before you're unable to do so, and you're posting on the forums, when are you gonna put the 25 back on sale? I want to buy one. It's been on sale forever. I don't get it. It's just OP to the max. It's beautiful. This is the line leader to the Yaoru E100 tier 10. This is J Panther. The J Panther 2, the tier 8 version. Compared to this one, I prefer this one. You know, I really do prefer this one. I don't know what it is. I think it's the gun selection, possibly, maybe the handling, the speed. I don't know, the size. SU-122-44, seriously underplayed tank, and seriously OP damage per minute for its tier. Insane amount of damage. Has a 390 alpha, you know, because that's what a tier 10 mediums, tier 9 mediums pump out, kind of thing. 390 alpha. SU-152, very being very slow with this line. You can see up 33,000 XP. Being very slow. I'm kind of challenging myself. I'm trying to move up to the next tier, the ISU-152, using only the derp gun, and I've had really decent success, and it's been a lot of fun one-shotting tanks. I've put up a few vids. One-shotting. Oh, pardon me. Let's turn this off. Yeah, Mr. Super Pesci, the golden oldie. This is a really odd tank because it's just like I don't like it. I don't like it. But every single time I've played in it, it's just kind of just grown on me and grown on me, and I think I'm gonna be playing in this tank a whole bunch, you know, because it's a great silver earner and it's a medium. It does have a lot of competition from, you know, the Panther 88, but you know, they're two different kind of beasts. RU-251, I mean, it's aerodynamic, it's sleek, it's like the only tank that kind of skids in my arsenal. I love that about this tank. You know, you kind of take a corner too fast and it just skids all over the place. And I think that's it's so cool. I've had just mediocre success with this tank. You know, I do well, but damage-wise, I do just, you know, nothing fantastic. But I do like it. I like it a lot. It is... there's nothing there not to like, you know, truth be told. If you're complaining about armor, well, you're in a scout. I mean, seriously. Indian Panzer. Indian Panzer. You can see I've got 2 rings of marks of excellence. Trying to obtain my 3rd, but you have to invest a lot of time. I don't mind effort, but time-wise, you to move up to that 95%. In my personal opinion, you know, it's a lot of time, and I ain't got time to be investing hours upon hours into just one single tank unless I'm grinding it. I mean, I don't know, but it was pretty easy to hit 65%. A lot of tanks, when I grind them, I hit 65%, you know. 75% was a doddle, you know. I literally did that in an hour or 2. I had some really fantastic, decent games, and I hit 75, no problemo. But pardon me, 85. Is it 85? I can't remember. And but hitting 95, whatever it is it 95 or 84? Hitting for the 3rd one is just, it's just, oh my god, it's moving at a minuscule pace. It really is. It's driving me nuts, and I'm kind of like, I got better things to do, you know. I really do. I got better tanks to play in. I got other tanks to grind. You know, it's literally ain't nobody got time for that, you know, kind of thing. Panther 88, I mean, is this thing still for sale? If it is, go ahead and get one. Get one. I mean, it's a tier 8 premium medium, you know. It's a ton of fun to play in. It has a really fantastic gun. And if you didn't get one, I think it's been withdrawn for sale. But if you didn't get one, shame on you. Okay, Yagtiga 88. This is a really good investment if you're thinking of considering investing in a premium tank that's going to earn you buttloads of silver. This is a seriously good investment. You know, it really is worth the money, worth the gold, whatever you want to call it. You have to learn how to play it 100%. You know, unless you've already done the line, you know, leading to the Jaeger E100, you have to learn how to play. I had to learn how to play it and get the best out of this tank. But once you do kind of master it, it just earns you so much money. It really does. J Panther 2, not really into this tank. It's decent, but it's not this big step up from the previous tank. And you know, it's decent. I'm fine with it. You know, I do well in it, absolutely. It's just not that much of an upgrade, I think, kind of, possibly, maybe. But yeah, it's still great. I've still, you know, I'm only 50k in. I've got a while to go. You know, I've got a lot of battles to play in this tank, absolutely. KV5, the hype tank. Everybody loves the KV5. Everybody loves the KV5. KV5. IS-6. Very nice tank. Very nice tank. Underplayed. You know, I don't play it enough. Always do fantastic in this tank. Always like knockout 3k damage or something like that in this tank. IS-3. IS-3. It's big, beautiful. It's been in my garage forever. I don't want to sell it, but at the same time I have so many Soviet tanks, especially heavy tanks, but I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. STA-1, so many great memories grinding out this tank. Absolutely, I'd love it, like I said, if they released the premium version. That would be nice. M46 Pattern, repurchased. I can't remember where my crew went. I want to get back into this tank. It's kind of like Star Wars. You know, I had such a fantastic grind in this tank. I want to re-experience that and get that same feeling, that same buzz again. I don't know if I can, you know. So, you know, that's what I mean by Star Wars. You want to feel like you're a kid again watching Star Wars. Conqueror, oh my god, this is such a beautiful tank. I did the Carnarvon. I didn't fully grind out the Carnarvon because I wanted to take advantage of the Black Friday sale, and so I sold the Carnarvon and used the sale to purchase this tank. And see, this is what I'm talking about. You know, this is an upgrade from the previous tank. This is, oh yeah, this is a step up. You know, we've gone from second class to first class kind of thing. This is a beautiful tank. This is truly a beautiful tank. It just oozes confidence. It gives you confidence in the battlefield to do what you need to do. Really decent gun, quick reloading, nice gun depression, good armor, just all of the above. It just performs really, really well. I love this tank. You know, I love the Carney as well, the Carnarvon, absolutely. E75, my golden oldie. E75. I wish I could play in it more, but you know, there's other tanks to play in. The VK45B, it's what to say. You know, the A was the B is a upgrade, and the armor is 100% OP. You know, first of all, the armor is OP, but what you find is, what I found personally, is that the Reds just seem to load premium shells. You know, if they just, and who am I, you know, to be cheesed off about that? You know, I'm just kind of remembering a couple of games I had last night, and it was just like doing. Yeah, my armor is OP, so they load premium shells, and there you go, they penetrate me, and there you go. So what's your, you know, and it's kind of like a tank of extremes. Either, you know, I'm hull down, nobody can budge me, nobody can move me, but at the same time you can't do that on every map. And at the same time, if you expose that turret, you know, the commander's hatch, it's a situational tank. It really is. It's not going to work on every map, and it's OP when it's OP, and when it's not OP, it's okay. You know, I can't wait to get the mouse, not because I want the mouse, just to get this kind of line out the way, because the tanks are just, they're okay. They're nothing fantastic, spectacular, or anything like that, you know. T54, the T54. I moved up to the, what was it, the T62A, using this tank and some free XP, but then I realized, okay, so, you know, the gun, the second gun on this tank, which is a piece of shit. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. What to do about this gun, you know? Because I did, I think it was about 50-60 games, and I used, using that and free XP, I unlocked it, yeah, the Object 140, and then I realized, okay, oh, what about the T62A? You know, what do I do? And I was faced with this dilemma. Okay, I need to grind out this gun in order to get the T62A. So in the end, I said F it, and I just free XP'd all the way to the T62A. Because I didn't want to play in the T54 anymore. Because truth be told, it's a bit like the Panzer V4, in so much as it is OP as hell. You know, it is OP. It is a beautiful little tank. It is a fantastic little tank, and I was really excited about playing in this tank, about getting this tank. I knew all about this tank, but it's just, I don't know, it's a little bit too OP for my liking. It's a little bit too easy mode. It really is, because it's fantastic. You know, fantastic. You know, with the Panzer V4, the Ram Panzer, I just don't like it. You know, it's just way too OP. And this tank, it's not way too OP, but it is a little bit too OP for TNI. You know, it's just words can't describe how great this tank is. It really is, and it looks cool. It looks great. It handles well. It handles great. It's so OP. I love it. It's just a T54. It's a bastard of a tank. It really is. It's just this ninja. Insane tank. Insanely good. It's fantastic. And here we go, the big one, tier 10. We have quite a few tier 10s, as you can see. 15 tier 10s. I've unlocked quite a few. M48 pattern with the mediums. When you unlock the tier 10 mediums, each one is completely different, and I love them all you know, in their own special way, 100%. You know, and they're all different. They're all used for different kind of purposes, and you kind of learn to love them, learn how to use them at the same time. And you get on a map and you say, okay, I need to go there. And if you're in a different tank, in a different medium, okay, I need to go here and use that ridgeline and use that bush and use you know, that flanking maneuver, and can I sneak in behind them, and can I track that tortoise, and you know, and all the mediums are great. You know, they really are. The tier 10, they truly are a treasure and a reward to get, 100%. E5, seriously underplayed tank. I can't wait to get to a position in my World of Tanks career, so to speak, where I can just play whatever I want for days on end. Because I want to play this tank just for days and days and days and days. Because when I did play in it, I said to myself, this is a fantastic tank. It's a medium when it wants to be. It's a heavy when it wants to be. I mean, it's a beautiful hybrid tank. It's just, oh, I love it. I love it. T57, let's go polar opposite. I cannot stand this tank. I just cannot stand this tank. And that's the thing about all the tanks, you know. There's people out there that absolutely love this tank. I absolutely adore it, and that's why World of Tanks is so cool, you know, because it caters to everyone. For me personally, this game, you know, and I've looked at the Jingles videos and the Quickie Baby videos, reviews, and I know how to play it, and I'm just like, like Steve in American Dad. You know, I just can't be bothered. I don't know why. You know, I'm like, yeah, you know, just not into this tank at all. All my tier 10s, I'm the least into this tank. E3, finally unlocked this thing. Finally, I got this part of the Black Friday sale. This tank has been unlocked forever, for about 3-4 months with the T95, and I just never had the silver to purchase it. And the Black Friday sale came along, and I said, okay, it's the E3's time has come. But the thing is, my crew sucks balls. You know, my crew. I think it's currently training in another tank in a premium somewhere. But my crew, I don't. There's nothing. You know, the T95 crew. I'm not sure where the T95 crew went. Where did it go? I can't remember. But you know, because the T95 crew was just sitting there and sitting there and sitting there. So yeah. So, and I know I'm showing huge disrespect to this tank by playing in with a crappy crew, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. But I haven't. I don't know. I need to get my sixth sense. I need to get my repair skill, and then I'll be golden. You know, basically. And the games have been pretty decent. Nothing fantastic. But I would most definitely put that down to, you know, my crew. I have not uploaded enough games in this tank. This tank is beautiful. I love playing in this tank, and I just got a 6-7k damage game just the other day. You know, just literally yesterday, day before yesterday, or something like that. It is a beautiful machine. It's very, very unique, very different. Of course, it's going to be removed, I'm guessing, by the Action 10 Centurion and Action 10. I haven't got a clue, but this is a beautiful tank. It's a little bit big, you know, because I mean, look, this is the E3, and yeah, for a medium, it's a little bit on the large side, but the engine is beautiful. You know, it has this really powerful engine. It doesn't have this top speed, but the acceleration going up hills, it's a monster of a tank. The gun is fantastic. The accuracy is beautiful. Really great gun depression. This is kind of, you know, shoving up against the SDB1, most definitely. Death Star, still rolling my Death Star, absolutely. So much fun rolling out in this tank, absolutely. 100%. E50M, boy, 50M, boy, 50M. This tank just gives me a hard time. I have this really abysmal low win rate in this tank, and like 42%, 45%, really abysmal. I have the worst luck in this tank, and it is a fantastic tank. That gun is beautiful. The accuracy is beautiful. It's a kind of like a mini E100 armor OP. Leopard. We have a Leopard. I love this tank. Beautiful, quick, fast, accurate gun. No armor. Beautiful tank. Oh, I love this tank. This tank is so much fun. E100. I'm not gonna play in this tank until they remove the tumors from the back of the turret, because that's what it looks like. You know, it really does. You've got a tumor. That's what it looks like. You've got a tumor. It looks ridiculous, you know, because now we have to look at this non-stop. I don't think they took that into account. You know, when you're driving, you know, oh, bloody hell. When you're driving along, you know, whenever you're in game, you're looking at the tank from the rear, and I'm constantly seeing these blankies, you know, blankets. You know, we don't see this when we're driving along. We see this. We just see these blankets, and it's irritating as hell. And I love the fact that my E100 looked like had lines, like a stealth bomber. You know, like one of those Gulf War stealth bombers. It was like it was designed to block radar. You know, the way it looks. Even though, you know, it's, of course, that's silly. It's just the appearance of it. And now all of a sudden the lines are kind of interrupted by some blankies. You know, what is, you know? I'm not taking like a firm stand and, you know, starting a campaign against WG, but to me the tank looks ridiculous right now, and I don't want to look at it. It's my beloved E100, and hopefully they'll get rid of it eventually, and until they do, you know, I have other tanks to play, you know. Anyhow, The Woofy, blah blah blah. The Woofy, blah blah blah. I think I've gone for a really long ass period without playing this tank. Redonkulous, you can kind of close your eyes and get 6-7k damage in this tank. Batchat 25T, Batchat 25T need to be more daring in this tank. You know, because I still play in this tank, and I've realized, you know, I play it very safe. I kind of wait till the end of the game. You know, that's the motto, that is the mantra of the Batmobile. You just wait till the end of the game. You just pop out and ninja assassin everybody. But, you know, that's kind of, okay, there you go, 3-4k damage in the bag in your pocket, and, you know, was that a fantastic game? You got the victory. I don't know. And I've kind of told myself, you need to be a little bit more daring, take a few more risks during the game, so you can have more exciting games, more fun games, because the games are getting a bit, I don't know, boring, a little bit dull, possibly, maybe just popping up at the end and annihilating everybody by shooting them in the butt. Of course, this Object 140, and we have the T62A, two very similar tanks, very similar tanks. The Object 140 has, like, you can see that top cap on top of the turret. And there's not actually a line. I thought there was a line. But you know, I had the monks have a cap, or what is it? Is it monks? No, like Jewish people wear like a cap. So imagine for a second, you know, the Object 140 has just this cap of really crappy armor. You can easily penetrate it on the top, basically. That's what kind of differentiates it from the T62A. So also the commander's ports, you can see, compared to the T62A, it has one extra. You can see two hatches there. Oh, and the gun is kind of, the differences are minuscule. This tank does get one extra degree of gun depression, 6 compared to the 5 on the T62A. But and the 140 is quicker. I think it's 5 kilometers quicker, more so than the T62A. But I prefer the T62A, you know, because T62A, not because I've got all these skills and perks, but it's a hull down, you know. You can confidently kind of go hull down. You're not supposed to sit there and just be hull down. You've got to keep moving and all that jazz. But yeah, I prefer this tank, truth be told. But I am new, you know. I am new to the Soviet tier 10 medium game, so expect me to change my mind most probably. Object 263. This tank means business. This tank means business. 100%. 10k damage, yeah. That's how much business it means. That came out kind of stupid. And my beloved STB1. Last but not least, I can play just days upon days in this tank. I love this tank. And we are done. We are done. Let's take a look at the tech trees real quick. How boring is this? STB1s, that's done. Of course, they're going to add the heavies. Chinese need to be done. Frenchies, keep in mind, you know, I'm not really interested in artillery. Most probably eventually one day I'll do artillery, but that's going to be a while away. TDs, French TDs need to be done. Foch needs to be unlocked. French heavy autoloaders need to be done. So 2 lines there. The Brits are just about done. All we need is the 215B. So 2 lines need to be done so far. Germans, almost there. The Germans. The mouse will be coming up soon, and then I gotta finish up getting to the Jaegeru. The Jagdtiger has yet to be unlocked. You can see J Panther. The J Panther is taking quite a while because I'm not enjoying the tank as much as I did, you know, with the J Panther. And doesn't mean it's a bad tank, not at all. But yeah, like I said, I'm only 50k in, so. Soviets, we need to get the 430. Quite a few tanks here. IS-4, IS-7, Object 430, and 268. So quite a few tanks, but I've made some very, very decent progress up the lines, as you can see. And the Americans, last but not least, all that we need to do is T-28 prototype, which I'm really looking forward to. I should have bought it at the on the Black Friday thing, but oh, actually tier 8s weren't on sale on Black Friday. T-30, looking forward to that, absolutely, and the E4. But I've kind of learnt my lesson with the E3. You know, my T95 crew went, I'm not sure where did they go, but I'm not going to do that this time. You know, I want a decent crew by the time I hit the E4. Absolutely. And yeah, and that's it. We're good to go. So we are all done. That was quite a big garage update, quite a bit of me chit-chatting, all that good stuff. And yes, I'm going to be taking a Christmas break, and I know I'm taking breaks all the time here and there, and but you know, I'm only human. What can I say? It is Christmas time, and hopefully I'll be back in January sometime. I don't know. I kind of wing it now as far as YouTube is concerned, and just do what feels right. I don't want to push it out or commit myself to schedules or anything like that. Most definitely not doing the whole uploading every single day without fail. I'm not going to be doing that, you know, once I do return anymore. I like the fact that when I was uploading every 2 days, I love that. You know, it gave me freedom, it gave me flexibility, and if I wanted to, you know, I could invest a buttload of time into one vid, or I could just, you know, pump out something decent but not go overboard when it came, you know, came to time investment, so to speak. You know, in the early days, I think I would do tank reviews and spend a whole weekend doing one review. So those days are gone, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think I'm more focused now, in my personal opinion, and yeah, but anyway, you know, I'm still here, bottom line, and I still enjoy what I do. I'm just doing it differently. I'm doing it 100% on my terms, my way, and I'm no longer doing it according to some mammoth crazy ass schedule, you know, because literally when I started out YouTube, I kind of took a look at Quickie Baby and I looked at Jingles, and I said, okay, well, what's your goal going to be with YouTube? And I wanted to amass a library of videos like they had at the time. And I said, okay, so that's my first goal. I want to amass a library like they do, like they have in their position, because that's, you know, I like that. You know, you got a big back catalog, and so that's why I went ahead with this crazy ass idea of uploading a video every day, sometimes 2 videos every day. And I've got a nice back catalog of vids, and now in the bag, so to speak, and it's kind of like I've created a footprint, you know, I've created a bit of a legacy, I guess, with my channel. I don't know, I'm happy where it's at, basically, and onwards and upwards and all that jazz, 100%. And yeah. So anyhow, take it easy, guys. Merry Christmas. Who knows, I might pop up with another video here and there. just get some crazy idea. Merry Christmas to all of you, sincerely from the bottom of my heart, to all my subscribers, to all the people out there that I chit chat with and communicate with, all the other fantastic YouTubers that I kind of talk to on a daily basis, all the streamers, wargaming. Merry Christmas to you too. And I'm hoping my good buddy Sparky will be getting an Xbox One for Christmas, and my good buddy Owen will be getting an Xbox One for Christmas. And of course, you can't bring back the good old days, but we're going to try to, because the good old days are the good old days. They're kind of they're a memory, so to speak, and you always remember good times as being even better than they actually were, because I actually remember a lot of times playing with Sparky and Owen and having crap game after crap game after crap game, going, man, but if you ask me, on the fly, what do you remember about playing with those guys? I'd instantly say, oh, fantastic, it was so much fun. It's so, but anyhow, so hopefully I'll be hooking up back with them after Christmas, and we can platoon up and we can get back into I can get back into playing with subs. Who knows? I don't know. So not making any plans or commitments, but kind of just throwing stuff out there. Merry Christmas to everyone. I'm gonna say goodbye now. Adios, muchachos. Take it easy. Have a fantastic... I cannot wait to see The Force Awakens. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Shut up. I cannot wait. Take it easy. Adios, muchachos.